Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Rita Lorraine Carey at Shine Your Inner Light. I'm connected into the higher self of Jesus, and I'm going to be guided to do a meditation with you all. So if you like, grab one of your favorite crystals. This blue kyanite. This is this beautiful angel from Morocco, selenite. This is a Herkimer diamond chunk from Herkimer, New York. Anyway, grab your favorite crystal and shut your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. Now we're going to take 3 through the nose, deep breaths out through the mouth. Just release. I want you to imagine that you're flying. You're flying quietly, effortlessly above these beautiful, majestic trees. And down below, you're going to see this beautiful flowing river. It's like, you know, just going from one side to the other, sort of this. It's not really an S, but it's, you know, it's working and moving with the land. Just beautiful. Just imagine it flowing clear, crystal blue. It's just flowing beautifully. In certain areas, you see the water kind of pick up speed, and there's some rocks sitting out of the water, and you'll see the water kind of splash up and have like little white caps in those areas as it kind of goes. It's like it's weaving its way on the earth, and you're flying just above it. You could feel the beautiful air against your skin as you feel that beautiful air, and you'll feel the sun on you, and it's just so beautiful, and the air is like pristine and just enlivening, just like this beautiful space to be in. Just really enjoy that. Really enjoy that flow, and it's the sun. You can feel the sun, a little bit of sun. It doesn't feel hot, just a little bit of sun in your face and your arms. And you're just flying along beautifully. You know, it's not too fast. It's not slow. Really taking in the beauty of the color of the water and the green of the trees, these beautiful trees. So you just want to imagine that those rocks that sometimes you see that are sort of off to the side, but they catch some of the flow of the water, and they kind of splash up and they work their way around that rock or boulder, and then they keep flowing. Sometimes in your life, these things happen, where you kind of run into that boulder and then you kind of move around it and you keep going and you've still got that flow with you. Realize that when you have incidences and things that happen in your life that kind of abruptly sort of cause you to pause your flow and then move around that boulder, there's an opportunity, depending on where you are in the flow. If you're towards the top, it might be like a harsh sort of splash and then a force down the other side of the rock. But you can flow. If you're a little bit more centered in the water, you can actually flow in a way where you move up against the rock and then just around it. There's no splash up in the air. It's just this, sort not gentle, because you're still meeting a force that's just kind of there, but you move around it much easier, and you're much more intact after you move around that rock. So imagine as you're flying above this water, that if you were the water, how you would be moving. If you were a little lower in the water, when you find those boulders in your life that suddenly seem to kind of come up out of nowhere, and how you move around them based on where you are in the water, in the flow. The flow is like, the water's like the flow of your life. And you're wise and you have so much wisdom. Water carries so much wise information. It carries information, and it can be programmable and things like that. And so that's sort of us. And, so having some discernment about what we focus on as we are that stream, as we are that river, where we choose to focus as we're flowing, and what we're open to with the flow of life, is our choice. And those choices will take us around those boulders and those obstacles in the water, either deep in the water as we flow around them, or sometimes hitting above them and then coming back down. So learning to breathe and to imagine your life as this flowing, beautiful river with all these things to experience while you're in the flow, and what's very close to you in the flow of the water, or in the trees. As you look out your mind's eye and you look down and just see the beautiful water just flowing, take some time now to go down closer to the water and now drop into the water, drop into that flow of water, and just feel that on your skin. It's going to feel refreshing and vibrating, as you get used to the coolness of the water, and then the water is you, and you are at one with the water and the flow, and you're moving down through this beautiful flow of water, this beautiful flow of life, and you're at one with all that, and you can feel the joy and the happiness in your heart as you're just in this beautiful flow, and it's just this clarity and this clearness, and you're deep within this water. It's just beautiful. And as all of a sudden you see this boulder, it's sort of like it's a little jarring, but then you just move around it, and it's just so beautiful to be in that energy flow and to feel the light coming through the water, guiding you. Feel the light guiding your way as you move down this beautiful river, and you can feel the light on your back. It's just this warmth. It's this warmth supporting energy. As you continue to flow, it's beautiful bluish green, clear water. It's just, and it's loving. It just feels nurturing, and you feel, safe and, guided and loved and supported. It's just so beautiful. And as you go around this one bend, again, you encounter another boulder, but it's like you move around it so smoothly and effortlessly. It's just this beautiful flowing energy, and this beautiful flowing energy is you, and you're part of all that. And it's this amazing connection, and you feel so loved and so supported. It's like your heart feels full. Your heart feels full as beautiful light. And you can feel this light around you as you're making your way down this beautiful river. Some people call this the river of life. It's this beautiful, like, life force energy that supports you and guides you. And as we're going to take a few more bends, imagine these bends and these turns as you move. It's so beautiful. It feels so good. It feels so like, invigorating and heart opening. And it's this beautiful, beautiful space to be in. You feel so nurtured and so loved in, and it's just beautiful flow, and you're continuing down this beautiful river, and you see these beautiful like pebbles and things that you're just gliding over, that the river has just worn beautifully with this beautiful energy. And you can feel those little pebbles and those little stones glistening back up at you and just reflecting your beautiful light as you're guided so beautifully down this beautiful river. This beautiful river you might call it your life, you might call it your life force energy. It's just this, you're becoming at one with this beautiful river. Take amazing comfort in knowing how well loved and supported and guided you are. You can feel it. You can feel it with the light in your heart. As you expand the light in your heart and expand it through your body, and imagine the light around you, the light that's beaming down on you into the river and guiding you and giving you visibility and clarity. And as you're in this space, you're going to be able to ask a question. You're going to be able to ask a question of your higher self. You're going to be able to ask a question of your oversoul. So as we come around the corner, there's going to be this beautiful light shining in the water. And as you get closer to it, you'll be able to ask your question. Be really open to however it appears for you, how this information energy appears. It could just be light. It could look like a guide or someone that you know, or loved one that's passed, or it could look like an angel or an animal. So just be really open to how it presents. And so here we go. We're going around the corner and we're getting closer, and now you can kind of see it up ahead. The light's just shining more prominently in one corner of this beautiful flowing river. So as you get closer to it, you want to ask whatever question has been on your heart, and know that the answer that comes forward for you will come from a loving, guided place that knows you and loves you through all your lifetimes. So whether it presents as an animal or an angel or someone who's passed or just a light being, feel like you can safely ask that question and receive the answer. And So now you're there. There's water still moving around you gently, but you're in this beautiful space surrounded by this beautiful light energy. Again, however it's presenting, you want to ask your question, whatever question has been on your heart, and open your heart up for the answer to that question. Just breathe in, receive the answer. You also want to ask while you're there with this beautiful energy, like ask, what do I need to know? What do I need to know right now? What's the answer that connects me with a higher state of knowing, of loving about what I need to know right now? So breathe in that knowing, breathe it into your heart space, breathe in that answer. And if you need to pause this now with your question, please do so. But know that you can come back at any time. You can flow down this beautiful river and connect with this beautiful guide. As we're going to keep moving now. So with a deep, heartfelt thanks of appreciation, thank whatever energy showed up for you and whatever answers that you received. Know that this beautiful guidance is always available to you, and you can ask it any question at another time. So we're going to continue to move down this beautiful river. It's flowing so beautifully. Sometimes it goes a little fast, and then sometimes it slows down, and we're going to just keep going down with the flow as it goes, to the left and then to the right and to the left. And we encounter some more of those boulders, but we're feeling well guided and loved. So as we approach those boulders, they just kind of move around us. We notice them, but they don't slow us down now. They just let us acknowledge them, and then we keep going. So I'm going to stop the meditation now, but if you want to keep going, just pause this and keep going for as long as you want in this beautiful flowing space of beautiful light. And for those that are ready to come out of this meditation, I want you to kind of wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers and like slowly open up your eyes. Wow, thank you for joining me on that meditation. And thank you to the higher self, the higher source of Jesus, for the guidance in that meditation. That's who I asked to guide me. They wanted to do a meditation with you all and with me. And I didn't know it would be right after the connection that I just made with them and the explanation of the things I'm going to be exploring. So thank you for joining me. If you find these shares interesting, helpful, inspiring, good, whatever good feeling, please share my channel as you feel led, and share these messages of love and shine your inner light for all to see. Blessings and love to you. Take care. And special thank you to the guidance I'm getting to go into the higher self of Jesus, because it's such beautiful, beautiful, loving energy. Thank you all.